again.
Good seeing you too.
Yeah. Sitting between us is actually the fifth painting of mine that you've been featured in. This one's titled The Legend of Big Papi. When you look at the detail, what emotions does it bring?
To be honest with you, that is all me right there. You got my numbers. Yeah, you got Fenway Park. You got my team, the Red Sox. Got the Hall of Fame. I mean, you killed it. You killed it. I mean, you went through all the details that a guy like me and pretty much all the fans want to see in a painting. And to be honest with you, I think that's for no more than that. It's obviously that you took a lot of time putting this painting together. How do you know when it's good to go?
Well, it's a process of building up a lot of layers of paint to capture that detail. There's a certain level of sharpness and depth that I must achieve in order to really feel satisfied that the project is complete. If you recall back in November, this was just in the real early stages compared to what it looks like now. And I would just compare it similar to you taking batting practice. It's just a feeling in your gut when you know you're good. Before signing a one-year deal with Boston back in 2003, you were actually released by the Minnesota Twins. When that occurred, how did that make you feel? What went through your head? And how did that motivate you with your first season with the Red Sox?
To me, it hurt my feelings really bad. Since day one, when I jumped into the pro, I was the type of player that every year I got better and better and better and better. You know, so I wasn't the type of player that was expecting being released by anyone. At the end of the day, it was something that it made me better because I told myself next opportunity I get, I will never let go.
What advice would you give to a young player, rookie just breaking into the league?
This game is very complicated. It don't look easy on TV, but it's hard to play. The game is the type of game that you never start learning. I remember back in 1998, a play happened. I was sitting right next to Mr. Hall of Fame, Paul Molitor, who was my teammate at the time. And I went like, Paul, have you seen that before? And he was like, David, you're never gonna start learning about this game. You got to work. You can never stop working. That's my advice that I give to those young players out there that want to have a career in baseball. About you, what advice would you give to a young aspiring artist that wanna follow your step on what you do?
If you really have a dream that you want to set, you just have to go after and chase it. You can't be willing to take no for an answer. You've got to be relentless in pursuit of that dream. And similar to a professional athlete, you've got to be willing to sacrifice your personal time and close relationships to you in order to achieve that level of success.
That's what's up. Plus, you need to look that good if you want your painting to look good.
He looks like he can play.
I'm just saying.
David, you've had so many incredible moments and achievements over your career. From breaking the curse of the Bambino and winning the World Series in 2004.
The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Then again in 2007 and 2013. To coming up with numerous clutch hits in key moments of the playoffs.
Longest game in ALCS history ends with a walk-off home run by Ortiz. Hard hit into right, back at the wall, tie game! Big Papi, the grand slam!
And then joining the 500 home run club. With all your success, I assume it began with a solid foundation. What was your relationship like with your parents growing up, and what impact did they have on you?
We basically, my mom and dad, they were hardworking people who want the best for their kids. But they basically teach me how to be humble, how to, never look over my shoulder. They teach me how to understand that everybody in life is important.
In your final year, you had a banner MVP type of season. It really looked like you had a few more years left in the tank. How did you know it was time for your playing career to come to an end?
To be honest with you, when you have a season like that, you want to continue playing, but I know myself, I know my body. I played my last 4 years with a lot of pain and injuries, and I always want to give the best to the fans, especially here in New England where people always expect you to come through,
David, I'm so happy we're here today to help support you and the David Ortiz Children's Fund. I'm just a little curious how you got started with this endeavor, and if you could share a little bit about how it helps children of need and their families.
I'm crazy about kids. Children are the future. And whenever I see a sick child, I put myself in those parents' shoes. I wear them for a minute. And I can imagine having a sick child and not being able to provide what the children need. See that number right there, 541? To me, that's nothing compared with those lives that we say. Those are the really home runs. You need to go out there and check out this amazing art painted by my man, Justyn Farano. It's only gonna be 50 pieces signed by me. The proceeds go to the David Ortiz Children's Fund. You can go and visit FaranoFineArt.com and get your piece right here. Enjoy.